Yo, what's up, guys? This is none other than Saru Kage, and I'm here back with, part one, or rather, my bad. Or rather, what if Deku had a destruction quirk, the movie? Now, with that out of the way, I'm just gonna put a couple things out there before I, continue on. Deku, of course, is gonna have a quirk. Except this destruction quirk not only gives him the power of literal destruction, it also amplifies his strength, speed, and durability, endurance, and overall just boosts all his stats by 50. Or rather 60. Just imagine that. An already overpowered character, except everything's boosted by 50. Now also, whenever Naruto takes damage, it amplifies that boost by roughly 5. Let's say whenever Naruto takes a hit, amplifies it by 5. Don't even get me started for a scrape. Any form of damage, Naruto gets amplified. What's out of the way, let's get started. We would see Deku. He would be walking with Kacchan. Kacchan would be, walking with his lackeys, with Deku following closely behind. As Deku would say, "Wow, Kacchan, your quirk is so amazing," as Bakugo will be shooting explosions in the air. Bakugo would say, "I know." As you'd then say, "Now, left, right, left, right, left," as it would essentially be marching. This is where Deku would fall and trip, landing on a rock. But this rock, as soon as he touched it, would evaporate, would be destroyed. Deku, realizing this, his eyes would widen before looking at his hand, before yelling, "I got my quirk!" as he would jump up in the air. But this time, Deku, he would jump up to the size of a skyscraper. As you would start looking down, he would say, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" As you start falling down, as right before you're about to hit the ground, he'd stop. He would be looking around saying, "Whoa, what's happening?" Bakugo would be in awe, along with all his lackeys. They would rush over to Deku before saying, "Wow, Deku, your quirk, it's so amazing." No. "Wow, Izuku, your quirk's so amazing. You can fly and jump really far." Deku would say, or Izuku would say, yeah, and when I fell on a rock, it like evaporated or something." This is where he would say, I have to go show my mom." We would cut to see Deku, or Izuku, at the quirk doctor. He would be waiting eagerly for his quirk and evaluation. The quirk doctor would say, well, your son indeed has a quirk. For now, we're calling it the destruction quirk. Not only can he fly, and I'm pretty sure it boosts all his stats by 50, and it looks like every single time he takes damage, he gets a 5-time boost. So if he gets hit, that he gets a 5 times boost. It also looks here that, it also looks like if he works out, his current strength will get multiplied. This is it. Let's say if he was in peak human condition, he would be able to topple mountains or even worlds. That's how powerful his quirk is, let alone the multiplier by every single time he takes damage. And of course, in his hero career, he will take damage. Deku would smile at this as Inko would say, "Wow, Izuku, you really got a quirk." As Izuku would be doing a mini celebration along with Inko. The two would be dancing together. Now, bear with me as I am going to get up from my couch, as I am going to go turn on the light, as it's pretty dark in here, you know. Not trying to get the boogie monster to get, you know. My bad. Now, Izuku, oh my bad. Izuku would say, Mom, I can't wait till I get stronger and I'm able to topple mountains and something. Maybe I'll even be stronger than All Might. Izuku Inko would say, yeah. Not only that, but we're gonna have to start getting you a workout set. This is where Izuku would smile. This is where Inko would then say, oh, and also, I hope you don't mind, Izuku, but we're also gonna have to start putting you into boxing or something so you can get more skills. Izuku would say, yeah. Ooh, you know what'd be cool? Inko would say, what? If I had a sword. She would say, a sword? Why do you want a sword? Honestly, it's pretty much because I saw a dude the other day. I was of course watching my YouTube, and then I saw this dude. He was like, he was like doing something with the sword. I think he cut the air or something, and you could literally see a cut in the air, but you could only see it for like 3 seconds before it like vacuumed up. It created like a vacuum, Mom. Inko would say, wow, Izuku, that's amazing. Well, we'll for surely have to get you a sword and put you into, pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, or is this Naruto? Kenjutsu or swordsmanship. I can't remember. Alright. Hold on a sec. It's like, this is gonna be like 1 second for you, but it's gonna be like 3 minutes for me, so bear with me. This is where we would have a time skip. We would see Deku, well, of course, at the beginning of the anime. He would be standing atop his school, just chilling. He would be on a guardrail, crouched while eating a sandwich, looking off in the distance. While eating his sandwich, we would hear a voice. So, this is where you were. My apologies, my Bakugo impression was horrible, but this is where Deku would turn around to see Bakugo. He would say, yeah, what about it? Well, the teacher just exposed you, you know. Deku would say, really? What'd she say? Or no, what'd he say? He was like, Deku wants to go to UA. Huh, how surprising. He has a villainous quirk. This is where Deku would smirk before saying, I got that a lot before. It doesn't really bother me. I forgot to mention, Deku is wearing the outfit in the thumbnail, in the thing you're seeing right now. Or maybe you're just listening to this while you're cleaning up or something. Maybe you're playing a video game while listening to this, but yeah. This is where Deku would say, anyways, so Bakugo, where do you want to go? I'm gonna be going to UA. Really? Oh, okay. Well then, in that case, I'll see you later. This is where you jump off as you fly from the distance. We hear a sonic boom as Deku would go to France. He'd be enjoying a nice, damn, what's the most non-racist thing I could say right now? No offense to the French people that might be listening to this, but damn, this gonna sound racist as fuck. I'm gonna say the non. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Naruto be enjoying a nice baguette. Damn, I really said it. A nice baguette with some French toast, some eggs, and some eggs, along with some nice churros. I know that's not in French, but yeah. Deku would be eating them before saying, "Oh my god, the French know how to cook. This thing is amazing." This is where Deku, after eating his stuff, would leave and hand some tip. A tip up most of $300 before flying back. This is where school would have just got out, as Deku would say, "Oh, no need." This is where he would land, saying, "I guess I should give the legs a try for the day." Oh, I forgot to mention, Deku would be as ripped as you see here in the picture or the thumbnail. This is where Deku would then say, I do feel a presence nearby. This is where he would walking into the tunnel. This is where we'd hear a person saying, "I need your body, kid." He would turn only to be engulfed in black goo. Deku would say, "You really want to do this?" As you'd say, "Shut up, kid." As the sludge villain would try to go into Deku's mouth, as Deku would grab onto him before ripping him off. The sludge villain would be shocked as he would start to disintegrate. No, this is where the sludge villain would die before. Holy shit, that scared the fuck out of me. Before Deku could activate his quirk, we'd hear, "I am." That voice crack, damn. "I am here." This is where All Might would jump up, as you'd say, why is the slud villain looking terrified? And who might you be?" This is where All Might's eyes would widen before saying, "You're that one kid. What was his name? Izuku Midoriya, if I remember correctly. You're that one kid that everyone is calling the next number one hero, correct? Considering you have that destruction quirk, although people do believe you have a villainous quirk. But you do seem like a nice person. Like the other day, you did save this lady, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I do follow you." Deku, hearing this, would smile to himself as he started fanboying out, saying, You do? What the? Yeah, my bad about that little interruption. Yeah, we're just gonna not mind that. Anyways, he would say, "Really? You really do follow me?" Sled Villain would think to himself, "This kid, he's completely different than what he was talking to me. When he was talking to me." This is where All Might would say, "Oh, so you're a fan, too. That's weird, because I'm somewhat of a fan of you." This is where Deku's eyes would widen before saying, "Oh my god, All Might's a fan of me." This is where All Might would then say, "Yeah, so, you mind handing over the sludge villain, you know?" This is where Deku would say, "Oh, yeah, right. As you'd hand over the sludge villain. Sludge villain would be bagged up, blah, blah, blah. Placed in that jar or something. I can't remember what he was placed in, but yeah. As before All Might can jump off, he would go into a Small Might form. Deku, seeing this, would be shocked. He would say, what the hell? Just, who are you? What happened to All Might?" All Might would then say, "This is me, kid." I am All Might. All Might's true form. I was injured a couple years back, and that's why I look like this. Completely demolished my stomach, making it to where I can only use one for all, my quirk, for a couple of hours before, or an hour or two. Anything over that, I'll start puking up blood, and I'll lose more and more of my time in All Might's form, or my Big Might form. This is where Deku would say, "Really? That's so cool." This is where All Might would say, "Not so much, kid. If you really were like, if you were to be me, you would know how bad it is." This is where Deku would say, "Luckily, I can fix that." He would say, "What do you mean, kid?" This is where Izuku would take out his katana. Of course, his handle will be wrapped in bandages. As you would say, "Hold still." As you would say, "Whoa, kid, whoa!" As Izuku would slice All Might stomach. As All Might's eyes would widen. He would say, "Kid, what did you..." As you look down, only to see his stomach start healing. His eyes would start widen, or his eyes would widen before saying, "What is that thing?" He would say, "Oh, it's the thing I found a couple years, a couple years back when I flew over this river. I forget what river it's called, but yeah, it was just floating down there. I don't know why, though. Some people call it an artifact, though, but I'm not sure. They call it like an ancient artifact. This thing not only can heal people, but it also amplifies my powers by 10. Is it really? Damn, that thing's powerful. Never let it get into the wrong hands, okay?" Izuku would then say, "Of course." This is where he would turn back into his All Might form, as you'd say, "Thanks, kid," before giving him a thumbs up, jumping away. This is where we would then see the whole events where Bakugo gets trapped, yada yada yada. Anyways, I'm gonna be uh leaving this part off here. Yeah. You'll of course be seeing the other parts, but because this is gonna be a movie, but like if I accidentally post this part, my bad. Anyways, it is none other than Sarukage, and I'm out. Peace.